И здравейте всички от YouTube и добре дошли в EFC 24, където ние продължаваме да цъкаме EFC. И днес, както виждате, има някаква промяна, basically. Промяната е в това, че имаме ето и това нещо пред нас. Най-сетне имаме камера. За мен това е първото видео, в което записвам на камера. Като за вас първото видео, което ще бъде с камера и така кажем Epic Face Reveal, ще бъде в Долу с бар тази седмица. Basically това видео се записва в момента, в който го записвам. На следващия ден заминавам за Италия да гледам Тото банд. И да, прекрасен баграунд, by the way. Слона просто къса. Слона. Бой, кюпекис. Anyway. Продължавам с EFC, дами и господа. Вече са потя, брат, защото е 68 градуса. Anyway, както помните, миналия път ние спечелихме всичките мачове, както обикновено в това плейтрум. И днес ние продължаваме, дами и господа, с нашото плейтру, като имаме Евертън срещу Бърнли клаш. И аз предлагам да направим отбора просто и да цъкаме мача. Също преди да съм почнал в предния епизод бях въпитал да приордървам ли EFC 25. И да, basically, не ме интересува какво сте казали, аз се приордърнах, така че тя изгледа на 27 септември, ние ще я цъкаме на 20 с ново плейтру на Евертън. Така че пишете в коментарите, искате ли паралелно и това плейтру да продължи, което е в момента, или просто директно да интнем в 25 и да не набъркам. Anyway, правя отбора и ще се видим в матча.
A city alive with the spirit of excitement and a stadium brimming with anticipation. The build-up has been intense, and now we just can't wait for it all to be...
Hello and welcome wherever you're watching. This is Goodison Park. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Everton facing Burnley.
Well, thanks to...
Opportunity here. Both hands on it. Good goalkeeping.
Anyway, ето на в матча. И...
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
And a look at the starting lineup for Burnley.
Well, 4-4-2 against 4-4-2, that certainly takes me back. But I think this will come down to who wins the battle in central midfield, because there's four very good players in there.
McNeil. Good work from Burnley to win it back. Well, confirmation as we look at the table of newly crowned champions. I say that, but today is the day when they'll receive that much coveted piece of silverware. And then, Stuart, the party can really start in earnest.
Yes, it will, but they'll...
Oh, look at this! They must score! Can they cover up?
And
at the second time of asking, it's a goal! The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Не ми се строи да се фикснали играта. Знаеш си графиката и контролите са някакво други, нещо има. Апаратли. Браво, Данчо, ме бал съм мех, като е най-важно.
Yes, it's a decent shot, but the goalkeeper has to do a lot better there. He's parried it out into a dangerous area, and suddenly the ball's in the back of his net. It's poor goalkeeping, you have to say.
Впрочем, за феновете на Евертън, ако не сте видели, аз в подкаста ще го споменам. Ще излиза документали за Шеймас Колман. То вече излезе, има го на Евертън на канала. Аз не съм го гледал час и половина, но... За който иска, това е линк в описанието. Да може да го гледате.
And back underway, 1-0 it is.
Данчума.
Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. And the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. but he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame.
Дуспа!
Penalty it is. Well, when you're behind
Чисто
in the
дуспа
game,
майка.
you certainly don't want to be conceding spot kicks. And on the back of that decision, now it's a caution.
Well, it's a tight call, but in the end, I think he's got it right. A penalty and a yellow card.
Чисто дуспа себе и штуе. Ако да говорим. Еш не дей рако маха,
To make it 2-0.
Браво, Данжума.
Calmly converted.
Не са променили нещо в играта. Яс така акшен. Печотно.
Well, as you can see, the keeper
Камерата
dives
ми е
one
тук,
way and
обаче
the
гледам
ball
там
goes
на
down the
Никола да
middle.
се игра
It's a
в
very
бокс
good
английски.
penalty.
So 2-0 now.
Данжума ще направиш хитрик днеска, да.
And in with a real chance.
Данжума ги пръсна днеска.
Can he finish? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Данжума ги пръсна днеска, бейски.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really...
Ще само да видя нещо, аз да не ми са намалили сетингите след последния апдейт. Game settings. Така, keyboard assisted, така. Menu assisted lead, имаше ли за difficulty такова? eSports camera audio, така. User sliders, disability. Не, сякаш са променили. Много изи ми се строя, ма то пак не е миналия път, да.
Well worked goal.
Така
The
леко
passing
вече
is
сме
incisive, the
премер да
movement off the ball
чемпионите.
is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Пасо, те дай на Груев. Груев бягай.
Now,
Браво,
options are
Груев.
plenty.
Ко преже мой, браво.
Can he take the chance?
На,
Good
хикен.
defending to stop a decent-looking
Хикен.
attack.
Той е с пола.
And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And finally, up a cul-de-sac.
Какво е това? Така. Така. Така. Махнал да е.
Burnley recovering possession well.
Тега бе.
And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage.
На кого е момче? Чакай, че аз не знам.
He continues his run. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. McNeil. Takes aim. Keeper getting the touch. And holding on to it at the second time of asking.
Хубаво, Дебао, добре беше, добре. Скифна.
Right, news coming through of a goal in the Spurs game, and Alex Scott will tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a goal for Spurs. They've scored the opener here with 25 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Aware of the threat, solving the problem.
Да.
Very quick
Палко
thinking
е.
there.
Оп, цък. Цък. Тук е малко цък.
Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw in. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
It's going to take us a while to see how bad this injury is because he got trodden on in that last challenge. So his foot is definitely a bit sore.
Cheers, Jeff.
Йонка контузен ли бе? Бе, Ашли.
Well, all doing their bit to keep
Бе,
them
момче,
out.
пред пенсия си, за къде се контузваше? И аз къде е чисти
Keeping it
вече?
on the ground, slightly off target, however.
Че, тим менеджмент. Йонке контузейшн. Ще може ли да играе? Не, няма може да играе. Купитам и аз. Те, ЛБ Сити. Не, то е РБ. ЛБ, ми Джостин влиза. Да, ще го сменим. Сега без да има. Блять, без да има тъч. Ще го сменим.
And with play stop, they will make the change now.
Точно на края на сезона да си прибиеш крака, брат, смисъл, който скажем. Браво е мъкнил. Таманта похваля, бе, момче. Момче. На Дебел. Така, Дебел. Бе, Адибайо.
Failure to keep the ball by Everton.
Се случва, 100 човека сме тук, бе. We're 100 people in the middle. Сам срещу вратаря. Вирджиния чисти. И в засада. Тънка, но е в засада. Да е тук. Не на него, дай на Георгиев, бе, така. Георгиев, бягай. Пусня, как я пусна, момче? Каква чаталка, майко. Добре,
Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they can.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this. Oh, wasteful. Very wasteful.
Well, I think that's an easy chance for him there. The goalkeeper can't believe his luck, can he?
Той ясно ще продадем някой останка. Тъй. Дай ми втори човек. Чон come here, my bro. Давно не се вкарвал.
And short it is. And he did what he had to do defensively.
Последния момент я спуснахме, god damn. Връщай. Пасова така.
And he did well to cut it out. Well, conceding the throw, good challenge.
Good challenge, ще кажа аз. Директ.
And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. It's looking promising.
Браво, Груев.
There it is. They've done it.
Браво, Груев. Не знам, събрах и бахте отбора. Значи, още един месец ще имаме UFC 24 на канала. Но... Стюарт Робсън махне. Но ще такова. Всеки вече направихме и бахтите имате или иначе.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline.
Look at the scoreline. Сега Дебайо ще го направи 5-0, момче. Гледай сега.
Keeper did his job to begin with. Spot on with that tackle.
Spot on ли бе? Дали бе?
We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Well, great read there to intercept.
Махнал е убит на бро.
Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
My super piece.
Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. And so there we have it. The first half has come to an end here at Goodison.
Кое може да сменим? Дебаякис. Не, никой не сменяме за сега. Пазим се сменят, той помощника ще реши.
So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. Oh, that's a really good run. The fans want to see a shot. Oh yes, it's gone in, and now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Pakliden Cuma. Ay oğlum şey.
Well, here we can see it again.
Ah,
Look at the
well,
way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
5-0.
Some pretty big news coming through from one of the
Девять.
other
Помнишь ли,
games.
как
Let's hear
Бекхэм
about
10
it from
на
Alex
Манчестер
Scott.
Юнайтед после
Yeah,
гола?
it was a penalty for Crystal Palace. It was an awful penalty. Shot it well wide of the post.
Oh, jumping in. They're in a great position here.
Дали.
And a simple clearance, a good one.
In great position, обаче срах на great position.
Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Gay and in. Oh yes.
Майкл, как я
Exactly
продукче.
what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Goddamn boy.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Той вратаря направо няма толкова с дълги ръце да стигне до там, разбираш.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Zeki Amdouni. Benson Manuel with it.
Денсон спречу го момчета.
Nicely timed tackle.
Така да е на чонка. Той поне бърз.
Don't forget we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA
Chelsea.
TV. It's Everton.
Derek, big moment this.
Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And then, at the second time of asking, just what was required.
Yes. Goddamn boy.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off
Бах ти как я
bounces
засече.
straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
And a goal update to bring you in the Palace game. Let's join Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 53 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Perfect challenge. It's a weighted pass. Decided to take on the shot from a difficult angle.
Well, from that position, it's a very good effort. Just inches away from being a brilliant goal. Well, Everton have been dominant, as those stats will tell you. They really have played well so far.
Cullen. Oh, he squandered the opportunity. He might be relieved, though, to see that the offside flag is up.
Човека, който продадоха Евертън в финалния свят се влиза и човека, който и ние продадохме още в отбора по някаква причина. Но всъщност сме взели още и 3 футболиста, 4, ако помните миналия път. Come here, die, Atka. Come here, die. Come here, die. Can I put my balls in your jaw? Balls in your jaw.
Gay.
Idrissa Gana, Gay. Кога ги прави луди.
It's looking promising.
Не можа да я стигне. Добре беше, добре.
Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA
Derek,
TV.
big moment here.
Save, but still a chance. It's a corner.
Дали
They are committed to making the substitution here.
Не знаем, братле. Сока. Не лаги, май, нали, бе. Как гледам на лаги.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. And a timely intervention. And defensive play to be applauded.
Какво правя тук? Не, аз не знам какво правя. Оп. Оу. Damn, boy. Damn, boy.
Cullen.
Оп.
Everton doing well to regain possession.
Пускай.
Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, so close to opening up the defence.
Ате. Атка. Атка чонг.
This is looking threatening. Opportunity. Oh, yes! It's
Атка.
gone
И
in!
той да се разпиши
And
да
now
еба
a
мамо.
chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly
He has
punished.
his pocket
Poor
picked,
defending.
Yeah, bro. Не знам на картов
Well,
в
he looks
камера, не
really
знам.
pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Оп.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And he has options available. Being egged on by the crowd. He can't hold on to it. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Аз не знам какво да правим, брат. То ще
Well, the
стане
initial save is a good one, as you can see,
15-0,
but
брат. В смисъл,
unfortunately it
бърне
dropped straight to an
просто.
opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Просто бърне, basically, бърне. The lads are not working, you know. Не ще правим те простини. Не ще бавим времето, нещо. Май наистина те ще правим. Бави времето на те.
And a long way out.
Бави времето просто се нарича.
News coming through from Selhurst Park. There's been a goal there, I think, Alex.
And it's a second goal for Manchester City. They've pulled one back with 76 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. And a strong tackle.
Не, ще сте в тъч. А, те.
And the pass was just that little bit
Да,
off.
бавим малко
Nearly
времето.
found its target.
Да има. Аре, бърне. И вие ли бавите? За къде?
Cullen.
Колон? Не.
Happy to take on the shot. And a decent save. Full credit.
Браво, Вирджиния. И този го продавахме. Говорим и в играта и в Ирала го продаваха. Всъщност жалко, че в Ирала го продаваха. Не е лош футболист, но да, това са прави.
And there's the delivery. And dealing with the danger.
Напред вече горе-долу знаем с какъв отбор ще
Liberato
стартираме
Cacaci.
следващото неплието на него там.
And he stopped them in their tracks.
Аре, Дебаякис. Уй!
Counter-attacking, very much an option.
О, не, аз разбана. Те не рънгал.
Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Oh, keeper dealt with it.
О, май, vamos inteiro. God damn, boy.
Just 10 minutes to go.
Мале, защо мина толкова близо, бе? What the fuck?
Gay. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Директ той беше офенсив, бе, момче.
Good bit of closing down.
Разбирам, бе. Разбирам, поне
Plenty
не
of
беше
support
отнал
here.
гала, не гей. Смисъл.
And quick thinking defensively.
Аре, искам го направя 10, бе, да го закръгля и да го направя
Well, on the
гола.
cusp of the final whistle, and the home
totally.
side really prospering today. Stuart,
Totally
interested
random.
to get your take.
Като
Well, the
добен
result
например.
has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances.
That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick.
Potential dangerous.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Can he put it away?
He
Tremendous
can't, he
defending to
can't.
stonewall him.
He can't.
No let up, plenty of pressure.
Момче.
Zeki Amdouni.
Зеки Амдуни сега ще го спрети при. Точно така, ти бъде, браво.
A good and fair challenge.
Добен дали не е просто? Добен.
And in the right position to read it.
Блядь. Goddammit. Nothing.
The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is.
Да, Джума, направи ги 10, бе, направи ги 10, бе, давай, бе.
Well, quite simply, that is a wasted chance.
Banduni.
Really good build-up, but no end product.
Мале. Те ще направят, бе, момче. Направят. Така направят, че не мога да се вкарам 10-я гол.
He's beaten his man. Real chance. Stopped a certain goal.
Фърляй.
And over it comes.
Фърляй да свире.
Now sliding in field.
Браво.
And there's the final whistle. In a way, this game had an academic quality about it.
Кое?
Has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Естествено, Данчо.
Well, he was brilliant
Пет
today.
гола,
Every
момче.
time he touched the ball, he looked like scoring. No wonder he's got a smile on his...
No wonder he's got a smile on his face, you know. Yeah. Phone on Zaria, my friend.
We'd like to ask you some questions about the match.
Yeah. Дай, Москва. 5 goals, Danjuma is a top player. I don't know. Yeah, my boy. Ще го продадем за 178 000 милиона, аз ви казвам точно сумата. On credit to the lads. The lads up in front are Lucas or Finley. Да. Между другото и камерата има микрофон. Obviously.
Thank you for answering the
Но
questions.
този е по-хубав. Ничего не е лошо, но този е по-хубав. Така. As discussed with the current season began growing the crop representing important at this moment I'm still the waiver. We should ask you now how to revisit player to set to achieve the else to do your very best. From your estimation. Братле, аз ви изкарах, аз ви спечелих купа. Аз ви продадох футболисти, в смисъл. What do you mean? Changing the focus of Hunter Collins. Who the hell is Hunter Collins? Даже не го знам. Така. Player chat. I think I'm not getting game. Защо се very unhappy? It was inevitable, my friend. I'm proud of you, my friend. Да, Доминик да не иска да го продавам така леко. Че са им обжективите? Какво не им хареса? Ето. 30% от игрите правят го, 2 човека имаме играят. 5 streak matches, ето. Current position. Първи. И reduce player wages. Не можем, но ще се опитаме. Basically. Yeah. Чуем. Може и да не сме после 3-0 на Евертън, може това плейтро просто да спре разко след като сменим отбора. Но мен не ме върха, братле, сега. Приордър съм следваща. Там ще ги убием. Маля тос какъв е потен, боже господи. Така, anyway, advance. Джаред Кларк. 680 полин. Апарентли продаваме хора, ето. Си. 890. Good squad depth. Той кога е играл с Данджума, че има good squad depth? This is my question. Right now. Кларк sold. Браво на Кларк. Squad. Хъб метра. Искам да видя някой още можем да продадем ние. Тебе не можем, защото си продадени ти ме. Ви трябва, че си продаден. Така. Припори ми даде харе за хвала, той 600-450к. Chief Executive, you can suck my baby. Да не казвам какво. My fucking legs. Така, имаме мач с Челси. Правя отбора и ще се видим в мача.
Football has the power to enthrall,
И
to
ето ни на мача
captivate, and
бейски.
this occasion appears irresistible. Two magnificent sides intent upon impressing the wider world with a display.
Hello everyone, great to be with you from Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray and
Ще се видим след паузата. Работи ли? Работи, да. Дано да бачка бутона, дано да бачка ескейпа, дано да бачка ескейпа, дано да бачка ескейпа, дано да бачка фукане ескейп, дано да бачка ескейпа, yes.
there have been days of eager anticipation prior to this
Yes.
gargantuan clash, but now we... Hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Chelsea versus Everton.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Routine there for the goalkeeper.
Seamus.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
And here's the team for Everton. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Ashley Young starts with Seamus Coleman in the full-back positions. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Well, we can say it officially now. We'll be watching the champions today. The title secured in their last match. What a terrific position to be in, Stuart.
Well, they can certainly enjoy it.
Chance to finish. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper.
Той сами си го изпросихме basically, само точка.
Delivering it. Just far too close to the
Браво,
goalkeeper.
Браво, Пикенс.
Really determined play to hang on to it. Sterling, such a difficult player to thwart. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
The meat. The bloody meat.
Can he play it in?
No, he can't. He's a fucker.
Nicely saved.
Челси за кое място се бори?
Let's see about the delivery. Oh, tremendous header that time, but the goalkeeper was there.
Колман. Куда?
Well, delighted to see Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the side, and he's a player who generally makes his presence felt, Stuart.
Well, we know he's a good all-round player, but his strength is when balls are rolled.
Still could be dangerous. And the danger cleared. Thomas Müller. Everton regaining possession. And Müller has it now. It's a promising position, you've got to say. But really sticking to their task defensively. Müller. That is how to keep it out of the net. Everton being afforded too much space here.
Yeah, better. Yeah.
Oh, crucial challenge, but danger still on.
Маняка ма спана. Спанакис.
Beautifully weighted ball.
Шеймас, защо бе? Шеймас, не.
Opportunity missed. Well, Everton losing possession. And room now out on the flank. Wonderful chance. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Now options are plenty, and he's broken free. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger.
Казва тос, кала върху се прави презен се разбираше visible. Прави го да не можем да вкараме гол заради него. Вимпел.
Thomas Müller. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Now Dominic Calvert-Lewin усиля. Усиля я. Затова трябва да го продадем по Вимпел. Ще го продадем, actually. Нека гледам, ще се останем с...
Chelsea regaining possession here.
Така. Блять.
Beto. Super tackle and they've won possession.
Супер такъв е. Харесвам, да, учен. Ти си ми надежда. Когато никой не вкарва, ти вкарваш, давай. Браво, Харесън. Какво казах? Когато никой не вкарва, той вкарва, бе, момче. Вера. Той е един пробив. Да им забучим един. И ще се разтресат и да... Ще има тръс.
So Chelsea get things going again. How will they reply to that setback? Free kick to Chelsea.
От какъв взор? Нямаше нещо.
Trying to really get at the opposition here. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Able to close down the shot. And playing it back. Really good diving save.
Браво, момче, браво.
It's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Доколе да я напада.
The short corner routine.
Удари му една пишка.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Veering in field, Raheem Sterling. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And short it is. Just the challenge that was required. And the shot. Oh, good save.
Пет корнера вече за Челси.
And he's fired over the corner. The high press was on, and the chance is on.
6 корнера.
Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Favouring the short one. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Room to roam here for Everton. Could be. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping.
Добре. Поне изкарахме от наша наказателно.
In position.
Браво, Дом, браво, Дом.
And the lead fully merited.
Браво, Дом. Майка му шиба мечка.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So 2 minutes of stoppage time here.
Бето, какво ти става, момче? You good, bro?
Given away by Chelsea.
Ej,
And so the first half draws to a close here in West London.
бах ти мазохизма. Не мога. Ебах ти мазохизма, просто не знам какво става.
And the ball is rolling again after what was a dizzying first 45 from Everton. What sort of performance can they produce this half?
Някаква гледа Доминик Копе. Големи Янко.
Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Thomas Müller.
Томас Мюлер.
It's with Çalhanoğlu.
Çalhanoğlu.
And Sterling has it.
И Стърлинг.
A very timely
Острая.
interception.
Дай на Доминик, като толкова се иска. Толкова го харесва коментатора. Айде. Харесън, вземи я. А, така.
Well,
Или
that's a
изчисти
really
втъж,
good
точно така.
authoritative
Добре,
tackle.
Гучи.
Throw in here.
Гучи.
And with play stop, they will make the change now. And Chelsea have given us away.
Ма да, защо не, ман? Да, бе. Ма защо не, бе?
I'm
Аз
delighted
как
to
не
say
се
more
сетя,
Premier
бе?
League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Chelsea taking on Brighton.
Абе, Шеймас.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Can he get one back? And the
He
keeper
can't.
more than equal to the task.
Не можеш да пробиеш пред
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Трудно. Джон Кари.
Keen to take it short here.
Оп.
Well, the ball with Everton once more.
Аре, Джон Кари, Ашли. Аре, Ашли.
Ashley Young. Oh, he looks threatening. Can he make it count?
He can
And
make
a
it
goal
count,
this
let's go.
time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
И той ще се пенсионира. Те
Well, just
хората
look
се
at this again.
пенсионират,
The
бе, хора.
speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but there's still
Вот
plenty
оно
to do from
епизода
here.
просто.
He
Хората
hits
се
it so well,
пенсионират,
though.
бе.
Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Уняня. Влиза Груев.
So the game is restarted, and Everton really beginning to run away with this now. The scoreline threatening to get
Run
ugly
away.
here.
Right now, baby, run away. All the time is killing me. Oh my God, hold
Can't
on
miss,
to me.
surely. And still
Oh,
an
Майко,
opportunity.
Бетано.
And holding on to it at
Ау,
the second time of
ужас.
asking. And Everton regaining possession.
Now, baby, run away. All the time is killing... Блять. Аре.
And it took a little nick
Нещо
before it went
поненащаш.
over the touchline. So a throw in here.
На Геро ще да кажа, на Груев.
Really closing him down.
А, така. А, така. А, така.
Well, we're into the final half hour.
А, така. Half hour. А, така.
And a good challenge to bring
Съборво
that
е.
attack to an
Лайнорник,
end.
свири е. Бунгур.
The FA Cup semi-finals, always special. And action for you live here on EA TV. It's Everton taking on Newcastle
Ще
United.
да бъде
What a
fucking
game that should be.
semi-finals, бе.
Played in a great atmosphere.
А, те,
and the
контузия
cup
го е,
final
то шире го
awaits
е,
the
да има
winners.
майка му, да има. Те. Харисън, давай. Харисън, можеш.
Great defending. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Мале, не успяхме да пресечем градио.
And there's been a change to the scoreline in the City game. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a goal from Manchester City. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 63 minutes played.
Thanks as
Да,
always,
виж.
Alex.
То се играл ли или мен те ми се струва, че не е
Well,
влязъл?
they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own.
По принцип да, но той може и унисон по принцип. Принципно доказала, че
Oh,
може.
the angle didn't
Майко.
favour him, but not far
Влезе,
away at
влезе.
all.
Well, he nearly caught the keeper out there. That was a really good attempt.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And the ball back with Chelsea now.
Дали, бе. Не видях. Аре, не, бе.
Gives it a go.
Цял мач
Straight
така
at
би,
the
да.
goalkeeper then. An effective challenge.
Ефективле. Стана ли ти патката, бе, Дейвид?
Well, these Chelsea fans are making their way to the exits now. Their team have been totally outplayed today. They just haven't been good enough, have they?
Yes. Yes.
Credit to them for winning
Freedom.
back
Revolution. Yes. Бум.
Are being pressed here.
Блять.
Nkunku.
Нкунку.
And Everton with the ball again. Racing forward, trying to catch them out.
Колко сме на донминг? Един гол. И после, що не ме пускаш, не е за това.
Oh, chance perhaps. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper.
Дали, бе, момче, дали е грейд, бе? Не знам.
Caicedo. Malo Gusto.
Те меседжа.
And Chelsea struggling to keep the ball.
Така меседжа.
He has teammates around him.
Така меседжа. Така. От единия фланг на другия. И оттам нататък бам.
Ball is loose. Well, nothing comes of it.
The meaty challenge, let's go.
Everton doing well to win back possession. Had to come up with the ball and did. Well, I'm hearing that something has happened in the City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yeah,
Something
it's a
has
third
happened.
goal for Manchester City. They're ahead by 3 now with 80 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Moises Caicedo. And taking it away.
Olha, amor. Oh, shit. Oh. Shit,
Calvert-Lewin. No nonsense clearance. And Chelsea winning the ball again. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Moises Caicedo.
Много тежък матч. Съм плашка, много тежък матч.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Happy to shoot. Keeper did his job to begin with. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Значи искаш да ми кажеш, на семифинала ще сме срещу Нюкасъл Юнайтед, така ли? На FA Cup, да. Кой за съперник не можеш ли да намерим смисъл, да?
And teammates around him. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Electing to shoot. Pretty simple for the keeper.
Пекенс играе живота на играта си. Какво казах, бе? Не. Живота на играта си.
And that will be that as the referee signals that this game is over and 3 points for Everton. What did you make of it all?
Днеска просто трябва да се записват плотите.
I was particularly impressed with their play going.
Живота на играта си играе. Навира. Майко мила.
Time for just a few questions.
The team like it stay. Yeah. Але, открили тоталац.
Yeah, no further questions, thanks.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good. Yeah. Искам да видя за кое място са бори. Не мога вече. No, right, I guess. После имам дерби. Мид. Changing the focus on Jarek Clark. Jarek Clark. Clark. Бум. Така, player chat. Boss. Great, we're through in the cup. I hope you've still got me in mind. It'd be fantastic for you to finish. Yep. I've been playing when I'm feeling really good for the game. Yeah. Между другото, Киро ще го пуснем, actually. Защото е просто Киро. Anyway, правим отбора и се нанизваме в този семифинал и ще видим с кого ще останем на финал за FA Cup. Окей, пресконференцията, драги зрители. Данджума. I've got no problem with this lad because he is not a problem. I know. It's all about him, there's the pressure. Yeah. Do you think Newcastle are in chance of getting the result of this? We've got respect for them. Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Okay, danke schön. Let's go. Play match. Hero не е на поста си. Oh my god, шокър. Детейлнет ще го премерим. Исклим. Ако не стигне плейтрото.
Everyone on tenterhooks, and you can understand why. Only 4 teams left in
Only 4 teams left. Значи ние сме с Нюкасъл. Кой е с какво
the
играе?
fight for this. And hello to you from the home of football here in London, Wembley Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the semi-final stage of the FA Cup just moments away. It's Newcastle United versus Everton.
Well, what an occasion this should be, Derek.
Защо
Two
вали, бе?
excellent teams, two top coaches, a great atmosphere, and 90 minutes away from a place in the cup final. It should be a classic.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
He's in behind. Couldn't quite hang on. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper.
Браво, Харисън. Браво. Момче, браво. Отде изкочи, не знам, но
Well, the
изкочи
initial save
момчето.
is a good one, as you can see,
Okay.
but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Жак Харисън.
So the action continues, and it's up to the Magpies to wipe out that last goal. Pavlidis. The Magpies looking creative. Still a chance. And in the end, no damage done.
Аре, Киро.
Well, only a great
Well,
save
Kiro.
prevented
Oh,
it.
wait a minute. They could be in here.
Ярен, бе.
Chance to finish. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but.
Браво, Киро. Дай ме втория човек. Киро, ела тука, имаш second chance. I believe in you, let's go.
And the short option preferred. And cutting inside. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in.
Който го фейлнахме този троуин, защото никой не дойде.
Throw-in then for Newcastle.
Груйо.
Almiron. Newcastle moving the ball forward. What can they do from here?
Чки.
Nicely timed tackle.
Ай, черница. Аре, момче. Аре, boys.
Well, nothing productive, really. the Magpies moving the ball forward with purpose. Oh, keeper dealt with
Bravo,
it.
bravo, bravo. Bravo. Good.
Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Super piece.
Out of play. Newcastle throw in forthcoming.
Майка му мечка.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, they've given him too much space, but they took care of the situation defensively.
Бангуляре, накарал бал ги скъса, накара бал къпа ги скъса, I believe. Черници и ти също добре се справя. Абе, момче. Абе, Киро, защо се върна, бе, лумпел?
Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, that save has kept him in this game. They now need to create one or two shots.
Oh, Stewart, they could be in here. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stewart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Not the pass he had in mind. Running with the ball confidently. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Fine work from Newcastle to win back possession. Longstaff. And Newcastle pushing forward with options available. This could be troublesome. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Balde. Longstaff. Newcastle losing possession. Teammates available. Happy to shoot. A routine save. Bangura. Going well. Opportunity here. The save was a good one.
Corner.
Corner kick played in. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Really getting stuck in. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Well, the advantage didn't really accrue to them, and so it's going to be a free kick. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Good run, very much in control of the situation. It's there for him. Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
Evangelos Pavlidis.
Malakis.
Ball one.
Malakis.
The Magpies pushing forward with options available. Shaping to shoot. And still danger here. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
And a timely intervention. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Wembley. Back in business and work to do for the Magpies in this second half. Everton moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Surely! And saved by the keeper.
Fotos keeper'ı İskambil kupera. Demek ki
Well, opting for the short corner. Shot blocked, but still alive. Oh, good save. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And there's the delivery. That's strong goalkeeping after the corner had been delivered.
Поп. Игра. Şimdi Pop'un настрой puan просто. Ay.
And a fine tackle.
Ay. Hop.
Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Newcastle United facing Crystal Palace. He's in with a chance. Was it the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? If so, he's off.
He's off. Demo Cerven.
And in the
Ataka
refereeing
Cerven.
trade, they call it Donzo. Denial of a goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, the referee's got that right. He saved a possible goal there, but at a cost.
Well, he had it on target, but it was never going to trouble the keeper.
Hadi Pop. Bawisz. Pirungią.
Newcastle recovering possession well.
Блять. Costana bangura. Avem ce.
Harrison. Chances on. Can they cover up? Managed to get it out of there. And foul it is then. Really getting stuck in. So a half an hour remaining.
Patel Sonias.
Throw in coming up for Everton.
Bangura. Майка ти да.
Showing a real will to win the ball. The verdict is offside here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
То са Calvert-Lewin ще ги продадем края на сезона. Сигурен съм. Ще ги продадем просто.
Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Everton taking on Liverpool.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. Oh, he stopped it.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
Попем. Попа.
Perfect tackle.
Няма засада. Блять.
But really sticking to their task defensively.
Așa de uzi. Are greu. Are un ceta.
Likes to run with the ball at his feet. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Bangura. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And he's in. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And he's won the ball. And teammates to play it to. Makes the move to the inside. Oh, surely! Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Joe Willock. And he takes it away. Now, options are plenty.
Bate maça.
Magnificent challenge to win it back.
Bate maça.
Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. And cutting it out. Good pressure to regain possession. Nicely timed tackle. He's in behind. And still danger here. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Razgele.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it drops straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Real chance. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Точно така. Браво. Браво, Адибао.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Disappointing for the Magpies to give it away like that. Well, they've given him too much space. Can he make it count? Couldn't quite hang on. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Here it is now, a substitution.
Бахте мощния матч. Цялото изчакане. Много труден. Но очаквах Нюкасъл иначе да е такъв труден между другото. Нещо става.
Balde. Well, no point in stopping play, advantage with them. Well, letting it continue to see if in fact there was an advantage, but not so. Free kick. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Harrison, and he might be through here. Still possibilities. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Can he find the right pass? Will he find the net? And not cleared away properly. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. And the pass deftly cut out. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Well, the precision was lacking. Throw-in coming up.
Бавим времето се. Това правим.
Dan Burn. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And the decision
Засада.
is one of
Мамка му.
offside here.
Да.
The fans want to see a shot. Palmed away by the keeper. The referee's whistle, and Everton progress to the final.
Well, it was such a dominant performance from start to finish. They dictated the tempo for large parts of the game and were absolutely...
Те се прави, хора, така се прави. На финал за втори път. За втора купа говорим. Карабао капа. Сега FA капа. Advance.
Can we ask you a question?
Yes. Can I put my balls in your jaw, my friend? That's a great achievement. Така, Tringon, yeah. We deserve it, yeah. People are wondering where we said the team always a priority. Yeah. Така.
Thanks, that's all.
Така. Chat. The biodevelopment has been in will now satisfy he reach his physical. Continue forward to believe the capacity for the good. Million EPD Yeah. Consider chaining if we feeling too fatigued. Coleman need to be balanced. Energy focused a little bit. Coleman още малко. Hey, thanks for listening. Great performance, my boy. Let's go. Prime advance. Calvert-Lewin transfer offer. Я тук по-подробно така. Aston Villa is interested. The fair offer should be between 60-70. Ешко. Това ще го негошейтваме. 16 милиона и 700. Negotiate. Искам да го продам. Защото седи като цирей. Hold to skip. Propose new transfer offer. 16 и... Така. Не. Антър. Казах 16 750. Аде? Не. Каунтър. 16 и 700. Ще махнем 50. Нахуй. Goodbye. Като нямате пари, думкайте се отзад. Anyway. След този прекрасен кавички рънд, един адванс още. Сме на матч Джея с Ливърпул, actually искам да видя кой как е. Астън Вила да я къде са на пето място. Затова ми иска човека Ливърпул. Кой ще отпадне при нас? Бърнли, Брентфорд, Шефилд. Тежко. Така, да. Мисля, че в чат още ви чакай, ако се случва. Boss, I'll think about it, my friend. Anyway, дами и господа, това беше всичко от нас за този епизод. Надявам се да ви е харесал. На FA Cup, на финал сме, това е най-важното. И в следващия епизод започваме с едно масивно дерби Евертън срещу Ливърпул, Мърсисайдс. И така, и както казах, двама човека със сигурност ще продадем края на този сезон. Това са Доминик Calvert-Lewin и Чернити. И ще видим паралелно още кой ще купим. Надявам се да я хареса този формал. Finally сме с камера. Finally имаме Face Reveal. Както казах, този епизод ще увиди след оригиналния Face Reveal, но за мен това е първото видео basically, което снимам с камера. Надявам се на подкаста да е малко по-друго. Anyway, вие бяхте на The Game of Channel, аз бях Мишката, беше абсолютно удоволствие. Пишете коментари, гледайте футбол, следете поредиците, последвайте Twitch, където също продължаваме с това бебче Out Front. И да, обзет това е. До следващия епизод.